Welcome Kasturians. In this video, we will discuss chapter 2, that is an empire across three continents, and we will discuss the monetary system of the Roman Empire and the late antiquity, that is the period in the evolution and breakup of Roman Empire, especially from 4th to 7th centuries. So let's start. The monetary system in the Roman Empire, the late Roman Empire, it broke down because the Spanish silver mines they were exhausted and the government ran out of stock of metal to support a stable coinage in system, and this led to introduction of a new domination of gold, that is the solidus. The late Roman bureaucracy, including the higher and the middle echelons, they were drawing bulk of their salary in gold, and they were investing much of this gold in buying up assets like land. And there was corruption, especially in judicial system and in the administration of military supplies, to which the government intervened and tried to curb these forms of corruption by making strict laws and stringent laws. That is evident from the documents as well as the remarks of the historians. During the late 4th and 5th centuries, the Roman Empire was divided into eastern and western halves, especially in the 4th century. And during this late antiquity period, that is the period that marked the expansion and evolution as well as the fragmentation or breakup of the Roman Empire, especially from 4th to 7th centuries. So during this late antiquity period, the general prosperity was marked in the east. In the Eastern Roman Empire, population was still expanding till 6th century, and the eastern part remained united under Emperor Justinian. There were constant wars between Rome and Iran during the 7th century. Cultural and economic development was a remarkable feature of the 4th century, and the cultural level, when we see during the 4th century, the religious life saw many developments when Emperor Constantine decided to make Christianity the official religion, and in the 7th century the Islam it rose. It was Emperor Diocletian who cut back and abandoned territories which were having little strategic or economic value. And why he did so? Because of the over expansion, and he was not able to maintain such an over expanded empire. Also, he reorganized provincial boundaries and separated civilian and from military functions. He granted greater autonomy to military commanders, which were known as dukes, and these commanders as a result became more powerful. And when Emperor Constantine came to power, he consolidated some of these changes and added a few more changes. He introduced a new denomination, that is the solidus, a coin of 4.5 gram of pure gold that will outlast the Roman Empire itself. Solidi was minted on a very large scale, and the circulation it was in millions. He introduced a second capital of Constantinople, which is in present day Syria and Istanbul in Turkey, and it was known as Byzantium in the previous times. This capital was surrounded by sea from three sides, and the 4th century, due to the second capital, it saw a rapid expansion of governing classes, monetary stability, and expanding population. It stimulated economic growth and a considerable investment in rural establishment that included industrial installations like oil presses, glass factories, and newer technologies such as screw presses and multiple water mills were established in the East. That's why the East remained united under even Emperor Justinian, and the Eastern Roman Empire was basically the more prosperous and economically developed region. And this Eastern Roman Empire, when it came to be known as Byzantium, the expansion of Islam at the same time in the 7th century is considered as one of the greatest political revolution in the history of ancient world. The large parts of Roman and Iranian empires, they had fallen into the hands of the Arabs, and the nomadic tribes in frontier areas such as Goths, Visigoths, Vandals, and others, they attacked the Roman Empire in the west by 5th century CE, and the Germanic groups, they also revolted and established their own kingdoms within the empire, and the Christian church, it became a more powerful religion, and they even criticized the emperors for their policies. Due to this prompting of the Christian church, a Holy Roman Empire was formed from some of these kingdoms from 9th century CE. And during this war between Rome and Iran, the Sassanians, who were ruling Iran from 3rd century, they launched a wholesome invasion of all the major eastern provinces. And as the Roman Empire was known as Byzantium, when it tried to recover these provinces, it was the final major blow that came from the southeast. The expansion of Islam in Arabia, and it led to a political revolution in the ancient world. And after the death of Prophet Muhammad, after 10 years, the Eastern Roman and Sassanian empires, they were conquered by the Arabs in a series of stunning confrontations. However, the Arabs, they united themselves in the later half, that is after 9th century CE. So these were the reasons that led to decline of the Roman Empire, and that's all we have in this chapter. Thank you. Have a nice day.